Um, do y'all ever just have like a gut feeling, like when you know that? Sorry, I'm trying not to get emotional, but when you know you've heard the voice of God, like you've been praying for so long to hear his voice. So I've been praying for years and years and years and years that God would heal me physically, emotionally. I'm going to show y'all the medications that I take. I'm not going to go through each one. That's not the point of this. But I've been praying. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be emotional. But I've been praying for over 10 years that God would heal me. Whether that meant taking me, like me dying, because then I'd go to heaven and I'd be healed and I wouldn't have any pain. Or if that meant he would heal me on earth, and I've been asking God over and over and over, why me? But even more than that, why haven't you healed me, God? Because it says in the Bible that by your stripes we are healed. We have that promise that God will kill whatever we have. Now, it may not be in the way that we wanted or we expected, but that he would. And there have been so many times that I have doubted him, that I've felt like, God, why have you forsaken me? That I've been angry. 2 weeks ago, I was laying in bed and I just felt this peace and calm that I don't think I've ever felt in my entire life. And I heard God's voice, and he told me that he was going to heal me, that it wasn't going to be instantaneous. And I didn't know at the time. I didn't know if that was going to be physically, if it was going to be emotionally, if it was going to be both, if he was going to heal everything, because I have so many health issues, longer than a grocery list. And I told my husband that night, I said, God's healing me. And he was like, how do you know? And I said, because he said he is. And I still don't know to the, like, what extent that healing is going to be. But for 2 weeks, every time I have sat down at this table where I don't know if y'all can see where I take all these medicines, all of these, I sit down every night and I went to take my medication. And every night I have felt God telling me, you have to show your faith. You have to stop taking your medication, and you have to start relying on me instead of the medication. I can't tell you how I dread every single night and every single morning because I have to sit here and take a pharmacy worth of medications. And a side note, I'm not telling you that you need to stop taking your medications because I'm on several mental health medications, and coming off of them abruptly could cause a lot of issues. So I'm not telling you to do that. This is just my personal story and my personal testimony. But God's been telling me every time I sit down. And I wasn't sure if it, because I can't tell you how many times that I've been like, I want to stop my meds. Like, I want to quit them. I'm tired of them. I don't want to take them no more. But this wasn't that. This wasn't me. And I kept hearing his voice every time I sat down. Every time I went to grab my medicines, I felt convicted. Like, I don't know how to explain it. If you've ever had that conviction from God, then you know what I'm talking about. But I kept taking them because I felt like that would be careless if I stopped taking them. But as I was walking up the stairs tonight, I'm sorry, my nose is running really bad. But as I was walking up the stairs tonight, I just felt his peace. And I just kept hearing him say, you've got to show your faith. So tonight I'm pouring out every single one of my medications. The only one I'm not going to is my hormone replacement because I have to have that. But every other one that I have, I'm getting rid of tonight. And I don't know if when I do this, that God's gonna heal my body 100% completely of all physical ailments. I don't know, but I have faith and I'm trusting in him that I'm not gonna have side effects from stopping these meds, because there's a reason that he's convicting me of it. There's a reason why he's been telling me every single night. I've got to show my faith. So this is my testimony to you guys. And this is my word to y'all, because I felt this overwhelming need that I needed to make a video. And I don't usually make videos like this. Like, I'm not one to get on a phone and cry. Actually, to be honest with y'all, I haven't cried in a very, very long time. So I feel like this healing isn't just gonna be physically, but I feel like a big part of it's gonna be emotionally, because I've been carrying a lot of anger, hurt. My brother died last year, as y'all know, from an overdose. And up until probably about maybe a month ago, I had not cried, not once. I had this block. I would still look for him on the streets, knowing that he was gone. It was like a part of me hadn't accepted it, because I've been hurt so many times in my life, and I've gone through so much in my life, just like so many of you have, that I built up this wall. And I felt like if I cried, that meant I was weak, and that I needed to be strong, not just for myself, but for my family. But God can't use that. God can't feel something if we're not ready to let it go. So I hope that this video will help somebody. And like I said before, unless you feel conviction like this and you feel like God's telling you, don't stop your meds, just to stop them. Because like I've said, there's been 100 times that I've just wanted to stop taking all my medications. But it was me. It was the human side of me. This is very spiritual, and I don't know how to explain it. I can't tell you what I'm feeling right now. And I know I'm crying, but it's not tears of sadness, it's tears of relief. And just peace. And I have faith that no matter what, God is going to take care of me. And like I said, maybe this healing is more emotional for me. I do believe it's physical too, or else I don't feel like God would be telling me to show that faith by stopping those meds, and not just stopping them, but getting rid of them, because I could just stop taking them. But I mean, what would that really do, Because I could just go right back, in a couple days and be like, okay, I'm going to take them now. But I feel like getting rid of them, I'm saying, God, I trust you. I trust you 100%, totally and fully. And I give it to you, God. So I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to get rid of my medications. And y'all, if maybe you don't know me, maybe you're just seeing this and you've just come across my page for whatever reason, maybe this video is for you. Follow me, not because I want to gain more followers from this, but because I 100% wholeheartedly believe that, maybe in a few days, maybe in a few weeks, you're going to see a testimony from me that is above and beyond anything that I could have ever expected for myself. And I feel like this is a testimony in and of itself, because I've been able to cry and feel relief and feel this just huge weight that was on me for all these years. And I just feel like that weight has been lifted and is gone. And I just feel peace. And I pray that for every single person that comes across this video and sees this, that you know that God loves you, and that you know that you may feel like you're in the deepest, darkest hole that you've ever been in your entire life, and you don't know how you're going to go on. But God is there with you. You're not alone. Even when you feel like you are, He's there. He's holding you. He's holding your hand. He's carrying you. Don't lose faith, and know that our timing, what we want the timing to be for God to show up, is not His timing. And that maybe what He has for us, we weren't ready for until now. I love all of y'all, and I will be keeping y'all updated. And like I said, I don't think that I'm going to have a testimony. I know I'm going to have a testimony from this. I just don't know when it's going to be. It's going to be in God's timing. But I love you guys, and share this. If this touches your heart, share it, because if it can touch another person's heart, if it can help change someone's life, if it can help somebody that's on the edge of a cliff about to jump off decide that they're not going to, because their life is worth so much more, then all of this was worth it. I hope y'all have an amazing night. It's midnight. God always seems to move in the quiet times, in the stillness, when we're busy and we're going about our day-to-day and we stay so busy. We don't give that time. We don't give time to God to move, to work. And it was when I was by myself again tonight that he just started speaking to me again. But I hope y'all have a wonderful night. And if y'all have any questions for me about like what I've been through, and if y'all want me to share more of my story, because I really haven't shared much of my story. I've had a lot of people that have asked me about it, and I just have never felt comfortable talking about certain things. But I feel like everything I've been through, I know that everything I have been through has been for a reason. What the devil meant for evil, God will make it good. So I'm going to leave y'all with that. And y'all will be seeing, I'm sure, something from me soon. Have a great night. God bless.